Next, it's a lightweight bout between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Nate Diaz. All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back in the UFC.
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of his strikes, but the buildup from all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilt. And once he gets him to the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions.
Yeah, he'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. You think we see that tonight?
Stockton slap, but it's just so disrespectful. What I love watching is so Nate Diaz.
Got to get you a Lafayette slap or something. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight, one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching the pride of Stockton, California here tonight. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the Octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC. You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either. No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again, trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting. You ready? All right, you ready?
All right, here we go, round one of what is one of the bigger fights we can make in any division. It'll be contested at lightweight, of course, Nate Diaz versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. What have you said to Khabib in advance of this one in terms of how he approaches the length and the striking game with Nate Diaz?
Just to be patient, stay close, don't buy into the games that Nate Diaz is going to play with him. He has to stay the course, Get on the takedowns, wrestle, and wear on Diaz if he's gonna get his hand raised.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Oh, eats a knee. That knee might have landed there. Nice punch by Nurmagomedov. And he landed the right hand there. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Just unable to quite find that range. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
Big and quick.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that. Big leg kick land. Right hand punch in the clinch.
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that high clinch. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Pretty good job staying patient as he lands the counter strike there. Strong work by Nurmagomedov. Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switch to a high crotch.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's gonna be trying to pass to half or eventually get to full guard, full mount, sorry.
All right, close guard now. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Back mount now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. 90 seconds remain in the round. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Diaz. Lands with the ground and pound.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Well, how about this approach here tonight? Technical striker, and he has gone mad. Very accurate, but really just an all-out aggressive approach that we haven't seen from him in the past. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Big leg kick land.
That landed.
Massive knee land from the side clinch.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Diaz gets caught by that elbow. It doesn't look like there's a cut, but he'd be wise to get those hands up. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick.
Another straight left.
5 minutes in the books. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
One that
round. This round, we want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches.
All right, second round is underway. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes?
I saw a very competitive round. It was very strategic. Expect these guys to really pick it up as we go forward in this fight.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
And then he lands a nice elbow.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Diaz's punch to the body there doesn't get there. Nice job by the defense to block the shot. Well, as we call on the unofficial numbers, 88 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Landing at a 54% clip tonight against Nate Diaz. So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, they'll fix it.
There's no takedown threat. If there was a takedown threat, he would not be throwing so many knees.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nice kick there by Diaz. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his bullets. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
And they separate.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, elbow to the head right out of the clinch. Good work there by Diaz.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
There's no give on that leg kick. Straight punch lands.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water. All right, fighting out of the clinch here, and not for long. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Yeah, sometimes, John, you have a guy that is just so versatile. That they can do these takedowns in so many ways. You saw it on full display right there with that trip.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Oh, nice knee to the head for him there. So turning defense into offense there as he counters with a jab to the head. He's got the reach advantage, and it certainly paid there. Man, it's almost like he's got a range for
Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he secured these takedowns.
close guard. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Diaz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. I mean, how many can he take? 20 seconds left to go in round two. Well, he's got his back now. Final seconds here of round 2. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the score.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Oh, he eats a knee there. That does not taste good. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Right hand punch from the clinch. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Well, he continues to stay busy and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
So make it 165 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And connecting with 52% accuracy against Nate Diaz. Oh, a huge block there.
Nice punch there.
And there comes the separation now. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke. Oh, nice.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Diaz's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Under 3 minutes remain in round 3. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Diaz. Flush right hand is true. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, single collar tie now. Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the doctor out.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware because if he's got a smart opponent's going to start finding the body now because he knows the hands are really high to try to protect that cut.
timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, that straight punch was useful, champ.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to the target. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Nice jab by Diaz. Waning seconds here of round number 4.
He's digging his entire weight into those punches to the body.
Well, his opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, wow, oh!
Somebody come in here. Listen, look at this eye. There's a lot of swelling going on here. Listen.
All right, next round is underway. We saw one submission attempt in the previous round, and you know moving forward, this guy is all about submission over position.
You saw one in the previous round. Look forward to him trying it again and again and again until he finds a submission.
Diaz gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Let your hands go. Let your hands go.
Oh, single collar tie here. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Big kick lands.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Some nice back and forth action here. Nurmagomedov gets in the clinch again. This has historically been a good position for him. Let's see how he attacks here. Now he's got the Muay Thai plum. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up?
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop it.
Got the single collar tie. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Diaz. Oh, beautiful right hook counter.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Just misses with the right.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure. Shot a double leg. Okay.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
2 minutes now to go in the round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. tie.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Diaz gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Nurmagomedov's kick to the body, that one blocked by the defense.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
And they separate. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Oh, beautiful job with the ankle kick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Nice punch, land. Oh!
Man, these guys are throwing back and forth.
Nice elbow. That's how you cut an opponent.
Oh, how good is that jab by Diaz? Final seconds of round 4. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice straight punch.
And they separate.
It almost looked like he went limp there for a second.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase the finish. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
Pocket presence and punches and pressure and pace. It's a lot of P's, but when you're fighting Nate Diaz, you better be prepared because he is coming and he is not stopping until the final hit. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Switch knee lands to the body.
Muay Thai plump. Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going. He's throwing them in bunches.
And they separate. Oh, nice knee to the body. Very nice. Single collar tie now.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Lands the right hand. Pretty significant well to the left side. And they separate. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
He might get a finish here. Getting tighter. Wow.
Oh, right in the mount.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
And he's out again. right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Back mount now.
He did a great job securing that ankle pick, but he did not react fast enough to secure the top position.
And just like that, back to a standing position. We'll see who has the advantage. Oh, that's a good strike there by Diaz. Battle for position here. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Big knee lands right to the opponent's midsection.
Lands with the left. And they separate. Elbow by Nurmagomedov.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Diaz's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. All right, so he lands another takedown here, and he just continues to get his opponent to the ground. His opponent's done a pretty good job getting back to his feet, but can't stop the show.
Oh, nice. It's in there deep. There you go. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Maybe a late submission here. And there it is!
Forward. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Absolutely incredible submission victory for him here late in the fight, and that can be hard after several rounds of fighting. You're fatigued, a lot of clinch work, which is exhausting. The technique sometimes can suffer. It did not suffer for him here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a go-go plata, Nate Diaz!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to